What's going on, guys? Midi here, and today I'm going to be doing a video of 3 different guns, 3 different weird variants that you can do in Gunsmith. Starting off, we're going to use the Model 680 and turn it into a Lockwood Edition. First thing you're going to want on the muzzle is a FSS attachment here, which gives you sound suppression, damage range and tighter pellet spread, because we're basically going to increase the range and make the bullet spread so small that it's just going to be a one-shot gun from long range. So that is the first attachment you're going to need on it. And we're going to be using the XRK 30 Sport. I think this is part of the Lockwood Edition as well. Obviously it gives more tighter pellet spread, as you can see here. Okay, and moving over to the stock, we're going to put a Lockwood Precision series on it. Gives you aiming stability and also finishes the look of the gun. Gives it that woodeny look of it. Once you put that on, you're now going to move to the under barrel, and we are going to put on another attachment for it, the Lockwood Precision series. It's to add on to the actual, Lockwood look of it. It gives you recoil control and aiming stability. That's another thing you're going to want to put on there. And the last thing you're going to put on the ammunition is slug rounds. Quite important. It's basically just going to completely get rid of the spread of the gun and just fire one slug round that's going to hit people basically pretty far away with it, if you can hit it. We're not going to put an optic on it, because with this is pretty much all of the attachments that I would have had on this gun. Obviously it's going to be a bit hard using an iron sight, but it is pretty easy. It's not hard to actually hit people with this, so don't worry about that. Now we can just jump into a game and see how it plays out. Okay, giving this gun a try out now. Let's see how we get on with it. It's going to have extreme range on it for a shotgun, and slug rounds as well. I mean, if you're hitting them kind of above the chest area with this, you're going to be hitting them miles away. Look how far away that is for a long shot of a shotgun. I mean, look at that distance with that. If you're hitting him in the head with this. Oh my god. Obviously with the slug rounds, it's going to be a little bit harder because you're not obviously using a optic sight or anything with it, like a red dot. You're going to be using the iron sights. It's going to be more difficult, but you can just get used to this. The iron sight's not too bad. I mean, it basically turns this gun into a single shot fucking rifle. Obviously these are headshots, but it still does work. I mean, not only that, but the gun is silent, so you can literally do this and no one's going to see you or hear you. But the bullet spread is extremely small. Like, you're going to be firing one slug round with this, and you have to accurately hit them with it. But if you can, you're going to be long shotting people with this so far away. For the SCAR now, I'm basically going to turn it into, I'd say, kind of like an SMG really. You want to put on as a barrel the Forged Tac CQC Pro. It's going to give you faster aim down sights and movement speed. With an optic, I like to use the GI Mini Reflex. I think it's the best because you're going to be using this gun for close quarters mainly. I wouldn't suggest shooting this far. So GI Mini Flex is that. And for the stock, I normally put on the collapse stock here. Just gives you better movement speed and sights yet again. Now for the under barrel, I use a Merc foregrip, just for that recoil control. Hipfire, actually, you're not really going to be using it, but you can. So I leave that on. And I used a rubberized grip tape for the recoil control as well, because this gun has so much recoil that it is ridiculous. And that's basically it. You turn the SCAR 17 into a miniature version of it. I normally use this for, let's just say, close encounters, using small maps. This is probably going to be the most powerful weapon. It takes people out very, very quickly. That I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to jump into a game and actually see how decent this gun is at close quarters. I'm going to show you that it's extremely powerful. You will be making people cry with this weird gun. Everyone can laugh at the gun. Look at it. It's tiny. They don't know nothing. You fucking watch this. So the shoot house map is going to be pretty good for this. As you can see here, close quarters, you're going to be absolutely tearing people up here. So, I mean, even at long range, if you can control that recoil a little bit, you can still pretty much tap people mid-range with this. The 20 mag does waste out quite quickly. That's the only sort of issue with it. I'd say maybe you could put an extended mag on it if you prefer, but you're going to be taking off an attachment that you're kind of going to need. I mean, look, even with the recoil attachments, this gun still does have a lot of recoil on it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just single shot this weapon. Like, as you can see here, single shooting like that, it only takes 2 bullets even. What is that? If you're hitting these shots in the upper chest, they go down in about 2-3 bullets. It's insane. You get stable recoil on it pretty much with the attachment, so it's alright. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the Scar. The Scar 17 mini version sub. Good gun. Very weird variation there on the Gunsmith. But it works. It fucking works. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the Odin, which I've basically turned into a sniper rifle. Looks a bit like the VKSS from very old Call of Duty. Okay, starting off with a muzzle, you're going to want to put on the monolithic suppressor because it gives you sound suppression and increases the range. We're basically going to turn this gun into a sniper, so we need any sort of range that we can get on it right now. Okay, moving on to that, we've got the barrel. You're going to want to put on the Odin Factory 810mm. This is going to give you damage, range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. The best one, I mean, the other ones here, this gives you the most range. So we're going to be wanting to put that on. It does reduce the aim down sight speed, but all snipers have shit aim down sight speed, so don't really worry about that. Okay, and with the optic, you're going to want to put on the sniper scope. Obviously, we're going to start using this as a sniper, so this is going to be the best scope to use for it. We're not going to use the stock, and we're going to put onto the rear grip. We're going to put a rubberized grip tape on it for recoil control, because the gun does have quite a bit of recoil, so we need to reduce that since we're turning it into a sniper. And the last attachment is, it's up to you what you want to put on it. You can put a bipod on it. If you're using it as a sniper, you could have a Merc grip. It's completely up to you, to be honest with you. I'm just going to go for the bipod standard if you're using a gun with a sniper. And that is pretty much it, turning the Odin into a sniper rifle. So let's head into game and see how it holds out. Okay, so let's give this a try then. We test out the Odin as a sniper rifle. Okay guys, giving this a try now, using the Odin as a sniper rifle right now. I know a lot of people do actually like using burst fire, the 2-shot burst fire, but I prefer single shots, to be honest with you. It's more accurate. I mean, as you can see here, this is 2-shot. It does have range on it, quite a lot of range. If you're 2-tapping quite fast and you're hitting them above chest, that is going to be quite easy to get kills. I mean, the sniper scope doesn't, I don't think it's as zoomed as other scopes, like an actual sniper. This just looks like it can hit someone mid-range. But I mean, for taking an assault rifle and turning it into an actual sniper, I mean, it's pretty OP. Got to remember that this gun is basically, I mean, you got to remember that this gun is actually an assault rifle that fires in full auto, so the fact that it can 2-shot someone on single shot from a distance is pretty overpowered. I mean, I would definitely use this in game. As long as you're hitting your 2 shots, you're fine. I mean, as you can see with all of the recoil control, as you can see with all the recoil attachments on it, there's literally little to no recoil with this gun. So I'm pretty sure you could hit people quite far away with this. Alright, now let's actually give this a try in full auto and see what the difference is, how bad it is. I mean, it's not that bad. It's got no recoil on it whatsoever. So it's up to you if you want to be using this in auto or single shot. I mean, look at that. The only issue is the aim down sight is actually quite slow, but you can always mess around with the attachments. It's depending on your playstyle, really. But this is not a bad gun at all to use, even though it looks absolutely weird. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is the third and final gun in the Gunsmith weird variant collections. Hopefully if you liked the video and you got a bit of an insight on a weird weapon that you might actually use, then definitely give me a like and subscribe. I'm going to try and bring out a few more Gunsmith videos, see what other variants I can find that actually do work. And that's it, so see you later.